We're going to talk about Chinese radicals. Radicals are the elements out of which Chinese characters are made. There are about 6,000 Chinese characters. However, not many of them are unique. A lot of them have common components called radicals. Those are much like the chemical compounds. A chemical molecule consists of different atoms. The radicals can go left or right, up or down, or middle to the periphery. Although there are many characters, a lot of them have common radicals. At the end of this, I'm going to show you what radicals are there in this particular paragraph. The first page, this radical, 月, represents flesh or body. This is very important. Every time you see this 月, you know this is something related to medicine or physiology. This character means 胖, fat. This is 肝, liver. This is 骚, bad smell. This is 胸, chest. And this is 肠, bowel. And so on and so forth. This character means 脏, dirty. So all these characters have 月, and they represent the element related to physiology. Let me write 月 for you. This is 月. The next radical is the 3 dots. This 3 dots means water. You see a lot of these dots here. And on the right-hand side, this radical means chemicals. 酒 means alcohol. This particular radical is 3 dots. This is water. This represents soy sauce. 酱油. The character for 油 also have these 3 dots. The next radical we're going to look at is heart. 心. This is 愿, meaning wish. This is 想, meaning to think. Do you spot the common radical? The common radical is this 心. This means heart or mind. So you have this heart or mind, and this becomes wish and thinking, or wishful thinking. This is 官, meaning officers. 官. And 官 typically works in 宫, in palace. This is 宫. This is a common radical. It's a roof. If you put a dot on the top of the roof, this is actually the hat that officers or mandarins wear. So this is 官, 宫, and this 官 is hat. The next radical is 日, or sun. This is 日, and this is 明. 明 means bright. And this is 朝. 朝 means to show in public. This radical is 日. The next radical is very interesting. It means people, 人. For example, this is 人, but you can put it on the side. And this becomes the radical for 人. Therefore, you can have the Chinese character 人, and this is 仆, means servant. The next radical is shown here. It comes from the word hand, 手. Let me show you how 手. This is hand, and you can change it into this one. This becomes a radical. So this is a radical. This radical is used here. 找 means to find or search. 招 to gather, and 揪 to grab. The next radical is 金. 金 means gold or metal. The word 金 is written like this, and the radical associated with metal is this. You see a lot of these radicals here. 铲 spade. 敲 铁 iron. 钢 steel. and so on. So all this have the radical of metal. The next one we're going to look at is again those three dots. The three dots come from water. There are a lot of characters that have something to do with water. This is a drop, 滴,酒, alcohol, 港, harbor, 江, 河, 湖, 海 means river, lake, and ocean. They all have this radical of water. The next radical we're going to talk about is 山. Shan means mountain. This is 港, a mount. This is 义. 义 means to stand proudly. They all have this radical of 山, which comes from the symbol of mountain. The next radical is closing. 一. 一 is written like this. This is 一. But the radical of 一 is this one. This character means 补, means to mend. This two comes together means shirt, 衬衫. They all have this radical of 一. The next radical is 木, wood. A lot of characters have wood in there. Forest, 森, forest, 松柏, pine, 树, tree, 桩, stump, 桥, bridge. They all have the radical of mu. If you put multiple mu together, then you form 林, a forest, or 森林, a lot of trees. The next radical is 土, dirt. This character means dust, 尘土. 沟壑 means ravine. 墙 means wall. They all have this radical of 土. The next radical we're going to look at is 禾, which represents crops. This means 穗. It has 禾. This is a tassel. And 稻 means rice. This is the original character of 禾. The next radical we're going to look at is a square. A square can mean a lot of things. It can mean an enclosure. This character means 口, mouse. This is a platoon, 团. And this is 国, a country. You put jade into a wall. 玉 means jade. You put jade into a wall. It forms a country. The next character we're going to look at is this one. This is the character of 女, meaning women or girls. But this can also become the radical. This means 娘, mother. 姑 means auntie. 嫂 means auntie. 奶奶 means grandma. All these Chinese characters associated with women relatives have the radical of 女. The next radical is showing here. This is 狗, dog. This is pig. This is wolf. And this is lion. You can see the common radical is this one. This means animal. Next to last, we look at the radical of 言. 言 means word. 诉, song, for example, is lawsuit. And they come from the word 言. 言 means language. 语言, for example. And this can become the radical like this. If you see this radical, you know it has something to do with papers or documents. The next interesting radical is shown here. This is 蝇, fly, snake, 蛇, and 虾, shrimp. They have a common radical of this one. And this means 虫, bugs. After knowing some of these radicals, you can look at a Chinese paragraph and you can understand some of the use of the radicals. This is 人 and this is 根. There's a wood, right? 香, there's a wood. 信, there is a person. There is this character 位. 位 means one person. There's a human radical. 谈 means to talk about. You see the radical of language. So in this video, I introduced to you the concept of Chinese radicals. Learning Chinese becomes more fun and interesting if you can spot those radicals. Let me show you some fun example. In this particular case, 官, meaning officials, comes from 宫. 宫 means palace, and this character means 臣. 臣 means subordinate. Subordinates in a palace are officials. This character is 固, solid. A solid have something like a 古. 古 means old, ancient, in a fort. So an ancient fort must be very strong. A lot of the Japanese characters also have radicals. This is a character for Japanese sushi. By the way, this character does not exist in Chinese anymore, but sushi have the radical fish on the side. If you have come this far, I hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much and see you at the next episode.